Hey guys, welcome back to Sows Station Farm. So the problem we're having today, our sow's been moved into the hoop house. They're super toasty in here. Even with both ends pretty much completely open, it's warm. And with going through labor and getting ready to have piglets, they are super hot right now and wanting water. So the problem though is at the bottom of a barrel that we usually use with an automatic float valve, 99% of the time it works out great out in the pastures. Now that the pigs are overheating a little bit, they're flipping the barrel so that they can make a little tiny wallow. So two things. One is a waste of water and they have nothing to drink. And two, they smash up against the door we use so they can come in and out of here, and they're breaking the door. So I need a better watering system. And I've actually thought many times about taking an IBC tote and cutting the bottom off it and making just a larger stock tank. I've seen a lot of producers do that with the bigger Rubbermaid totes. But honestly, I don't want to spend the money. I would still have to rig up fencing, and these are solid walls. I'd have to rig up fencing to slip that container under the doorway. So I come across Jordan Green's automatic sow drinker, and that would work pretty good. I think I'm going to try that because one, I have an IBC tote. I don't have the same little float valve that he uses, but I've got a float valve, and I think it'll work just fine, at least for now, so that by tomorrow or the next couple of days we can have a better water for the sows, and I can use that physical structure to kind of block where they've currently made a wallow to stop them smashing up against the door. So that's the plan. Let's go get to work. All right, next up we got to build a platform so the sows can kind of get up on top of, get up out of the mud if there is any. I went upstairs in the barn to find what kind of scraps that I could, and I don't even know what any of these measurements are. It's just whatever was lying around. I'm just gonna throw it together, quick and easy, and put it out there so they can use it. So I can go take that tank out right now to the sows, but I need a way for it to continually fill up with water. So I'm not constantly going out there watching it fill with a hose. It needs to be an automatic water. Now I have an automatic water. You know, we've gone over these in some of my other videos I've showed you. They work really well. In Jordan Green's video, he's actually got a really slick little water valve that he uses off of a piece of PVC pipe going through the lid. That's really slick. So even if I order one, it's probably gonna be a few days, and I want this done now. I want it done 2 days ago, but. So what I've basically done is just use whatever I have kicking around. I've got my old regular float valve. I got this old junk piece of 2x4, and I cut a couple of notches in the end. And I've got this old H stand that I've got kicking around in all my trapping gear, and I haven't really even used them that much the last couple of years, so I don't mind sacrificing one. plus it's on hand. But basically you set your trap inside between the two upright H vertical members, and you can close the top and it will create tension on your trap and hold it. So what we've got is we took our H stand and I took just a piece of random angle iron. I've welded that on. I'm gonna have the hose coming in through the top. So even if there's some sway there, I don't really care that much. The bottom of it is weighted heavy enough where it's gonna basically stay roughly where I put it. Unless the salves are really smashing things around. But even then it's not gonna topple over. It'll still stay upright almost no matter what. Maybe some slight variation where I have to adjust the height a little bit, but overall it'll be just fine. All right, so that's everything. So now I'm gonna go feed the pigs, go rig up the water, and we'll catch back up. Bit of water. Hose is all attached. I'm gonna attach this on here now. You see right there, the sows broke the old door right off. Alright, the water's basically shut off. You see pretty good. You see that our water line here is much lower than the lip. And I can still take that 2x4 and raise it up if I want to, if need be. But the next step is we're going to let the sows out, let them drink out of it, and they'll let them tell us if it's at the right height or not.